Hey, everybody. It is me, Chef Duke of J Foods, and I specialize in all of your culinary and your food service needs, your ultimate food authority. That's me. That's what's happening. How y'all doing? Hopefully everybody's well and having an amazing day. I'm here in the kitchen playing around, got hungry, wanted to cook and create some content. My students are always begging, you ain't putting out no YouTube. We want to see you on YouTube. So here you go. I'm about to post this on YouTube. At any rate, one of the things that we cover in some of my classes is the semi-homemade type deal that's a fad across America. This use of pre-made, pre-packaged items and making them taste homemade and special. Making them taste like they took hours to make. And they didn't. All right? So I'm going to be doing a series of videos concerning some semi-homemade items that I keep on hand in my personal repertoire that I utilize when I'm cooking. One of the things that we're going to talk about today is these dehydrated or freeze-dried shrimp. I want to know if y'all can see that. All right, I'm from New Orleans, so I love seafood. And when I lived in Tennessee, it was very difficult to find fresh, out the water seafood. It was landlocked, you know, that's to be expected. So I oftentimes had to use frozen seafood, which I do also use, frozen shrimp. With the particular dish that I'll be doing tonight, which is a loaded jambalaya, I'm going to use these dehydrated or freeze-dried shrimp. They're just baby shrimp that they freeze-dried. They don't even peel them. They look like they still have the shells on them or whatever. Oftentimes I use these in my gumbo, I use these in my jambalayas, I use them in my seafood dressings, my stuffed bell peppers, my okra, anything that I'm going to put shrimp in, I'll back it up and intensify that seafood flavor with these freeze-dried shrimp. I keep bags of this on hand. When I go to New Orleans, I get 10, 12 bags and let them stay in my pantry because they freeze-dried, they don't go bad. Let me see, let me make sure. No, there's no expiration date on these, so I don't think they go bad because there's no moisture. Got to make sure we in restaurant regulations. Anyway, this particular company, I'm not a label whore. I've seen several different brands of these. I don't pay attention to what brand I buy. This is just the brand that I have on hand today. There is a website. That website is, let me find it, www.popsgoldengems.com. That's popsgoldengems.com. And they have a wide array of items. This is the only thing I buy from them because if I can't find them in the store, I'll come home to Houston or to Memphis or wherever I'm at and I'll order them and they'll deliver them. Their turnaround time is usually pretty quick if they're in stock. It's not something that you have to wait forever for. But again, they work wonderfully. Oftentimes when I use them, like if I'm doing a gumbo or an okra or something that's gonna simmer for a while, like a tomato sauce that a pasta or something I'm gonna put shrimp in, and I'm using these to help add and boost that flavor, I oftentimes don't even rehydrate them. I just put them in there dry and the moisture, that natural heating process within that product is going to rehydrate them and make them special. I promise you, you're gonna thank me later. For this particular jambalaya, I'm not using a whole bag because I'm cooking for one. However, I do have some homemade chicken stock that me and my students made a few weeks ago. And I have some of my shrimp in the chicken stock to kind of rehydrate and reconstitute. I'm using a boxed, ready-made, pre-made mix for my jambalaya. I have several jambalaya recipes that some of you have had the luxury of enjoying and tasting. However, those recipes usually feed 8 to 10 people at minimum. It's just me. I don't need that much jambalaya. So I'm using a ready-made product, which is where my students come in, a ready-made jambalaya mix. I'm not getting paid to endorse any brand. This is just the brand that I had on hand in the pantry. So this is what I'm using today. I can use the Off brand, the Kroger brand, the Tony Satrin, any brand of jambalaya. The Maman Papa is another famous brand in New Orleans. If I'm using a box mix, it really doesn't matter because I'm gonna make it special. I'm gonna put my J on it, do that semi-homemade, make it special, make it taste like it came from me, from these hands. At any rate, I'm going to take these shrimp, and what makes my jambalaya loaded is I put everything in it. Crab meat, crawfish tails, chicken, shrimp, dehydrated and fresh. It's gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be a whole vibe, y'all. I promise you. I won't be hungry for long once this gets done. At any rate, please look up this particular company, or if you like dehydrated shrimp, there's a phone number here as well. I don't know how accurate this number is because I bought these when I was in New Orleans earlier in the summer. At any rate, look them up, you know, or Google dehydrated or freeze-dried shrimp or seafood products, and I'm sure they'll come up at some point. Yeah. that's it. That's all I have for y'all. This is my ready-made tip for those of you that like seafood, that don't necessarily have access to good seafood stock, or that don't have access to seafood to make your own seafood stock like I am right now. I need to find me a good fishmonger, a seafood monger, so that I can make my own stock. I love doing that. Hence why I'm using my own chicken stock. There will be future content items coming regarding chicken stock, regarding mise en place, whatever topic we're covering and I'm working on in the classroom. You guys are going to get a first-hand view of it. Some of those videos will be filmed at school. Some of them will be filmed here at the house without student interruption. At any rate, I just wanted to kind of give you guys a glimpse into my world. This jambalaya is going to be fire. I'm actually thinking I'm going to make a video on how I do my jambalaya, so y'all can kind of get a glimpse into that as well. I get several requests for several different things. I got red beans and rice coming. I have smothered cabbage coming. I have smothered okra coming. These are all things that I cook. Not as much at home anymore during the school year, but I cook. I just am lazy. And I don't have a team working for me. I do it all on my own as far as the production of this kind of stuff. I'm trying to get better. I'm looking for a videographer. If you know anybody, shout me out or shout them out to me. I'm looking for a videographer. I'm looking for a video producer. I'm looking to compile a team that ain't gonna make me broke, so that I can get some professional level content out to you guys. At any rate, for my students at Langham Creek, hey, how y'all doing, Go Lobos? We're gonna make some jambalaya in a few moments. So, my light fell, y'all. Have a great rest of the day. I holla.